Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. I'm Handington, and today we're going to be doing a birthday gift to Sarah and Joshua. Yay! So normally when I do this, I sketch out ahead of time the rough lines. As you can see, this paper is completely blank. This is because I realized that I don't draw the... I haven't really done this much before on the channel, if ever. And I don't want you guys to think that I just have some mysterious worker in the back room who just draws up all of the stuff and I just trace color over it using the Sharpie and everything. I do draw these myself, so I decided, you know what, to shake things up a little bit, I would draw the rough outline. Now, normally I don't like doing this because I just don't feel as comfortable doing it on camera. I feel a little better just sketching it out ahead of time. Can't speak. Then again, when can I speak? Right, so I'm gonna be doing that here. 'Tis all. It'll take a little bit longer, and I don't know how well it'll turn out. But as we had talked about this on a live stream, the Devil Cookies boosted magic candy thingamajig on that live stream, Sarah and Joshua had mentioned that their birthday is coming up soon on the 27th. So, by request, we're going to be drawing something that's Little Witch Academia themed and Cotton Candy Cookie themed. So I decided that I would draw Cotton Candy Cookie using her mailing outfit. Instead of the mailing outfit, I would try and draw Akko? Shoot, I forget her name. That's Lottie. That's Susie. Akko. Akko. You are Akko, yes? The world needs to know. She can't speak, she's inanimate. There's the PS4 logo, because that's the thing that I took this image from on Google Image Search. And normally, when I use a picture as reference, usually it's a little bit more comfortable for me just to be like, oh, okay, and then go back and forth, because I have to usually erase it, and then sometimes it doesn't come out the way that I want it to. But this is what I normally do. I have a reference picture that I use to try and get the image right. Now, it won't be an exact cotton candy, but it's going to be in like my usual general style of doing things. Certainly hope I have enough time before my father gets back in order to do this, because it'll take a little bit longer, because I wanted to save doing this on camera. So, the ritual taking off of the eyes. Commence. Now, where to start? See, for this, I have to actually think about how the lines are going to be, so I can't quite turn off my brain as much as when I'm just tracing over the lines to redo everything or to color in. So, I may be a little bit more quiet doing this. Oh, and that's there, so I should adjust this. Alright, let's see. So, I think before we get to the witch outfit, we have to get Cotton Candy Cookie drawn in general. If I bend this down too much on the octopus tripod, it ends up falling over. So I have to keep it at just the right angle. I also need to clip my nails. I know Dimitri Warchief had made a comment about that before, but I just tend to forget. I just end up being busy doing other stuff. Right now I've been composing rearrangements of songs for the game that I'm making. So I just end up taking a while, and I just lose track of certain things like that. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll start off with a floof. No. Want a little bit floofier. I'm not even sure how well you guys can see this, but we're floofing it up Gary's way. Pop. Oh yes, and on the video that I had done drawing the birthday gift for Nightlore, she had bought me some more fine tip Sharpies. Now I use the Sharpie pens because they don't bleed like the Sharpie fine tips tend to do. However, now that I have some more Sharpie fine tips, I will try and use them, at least for some of these kinds of drawings. If I'm going to work on a Holly drawing, then I might use the other one. But for some of the birthdays and shoutouts, I feel a little bit less bad using the fine tip Sharpies, because it feels a little less. It feels a little less official, but I also want to make sure that they look nice. So I don't want to just do, you know, anything. That's why I don't use just any other regular Sharpie, which ends up not looking as nice. But I'm going to give this another try, because it shouldn't bleed too much. And in no way is this my really professional sort of work. If I draw something for, like, the game that I'm working on, that one needs to be much more professional. This is just a little happy fun drawing. But I'm still going to do my best. I'm going to do as well as I can. Let's see. Her hair. I should just try and get the general shape of her hair first. This looks a little bit like Toad from Mario at the moment. The face is a little bit too squat. I need to make it more of a circle. Now it's a little bit too oval-like. Need to round it out a bit more. Normally I try and erase the middle lines on the inside here, but sometimes I don't feel like it, and for the sake of this video, I won't do that just yet, so you can see some of the extra lines. Let's see. So far this is coming out pretty nicely, I must say. So as you can see, I'm drawing the basic the hair and her head at the moment. The basic face. Let's see. And there's a little cream puff. Goes over here. I didn't quite realize that the lines in her hair that work like this all go towards the other little lumps that go across her face. I mean, across her head. What I mean by that is they're not just random lines. The lines actually have a purpose over here, so it's not like just an extra line. The lines on the side of her head all go towards this stuff. Like these things, this shape of her head. I do that with a couple of lines on Holly as well, because it makes it a lot more fun to draw and just makes it a little bit more spatially sound. Am I making any sense? I don't know. Okay, so next what we want to do is draw some of the envelope here. Holding another little love letter, so we gotta make sure to get that right. Can you guys hear me? I know I'm speaking a little low. Okay. And then there's a little lump over here for like the collar. And on the witch outfits, they have little hoods, so that's why I'm doing it the full way over here. Now, normally her arm would go towards there, and you can see her little glove, but on the little witch characters, their robes go a little bit longer. So what we need to do is, I need to draw the hand first. Her little nubby hands. Let's see. Perfect. Like tiny mittens. There we go. And then... Let's see. I'll make the envelope a little bit bigger instead of fixing the gloves. And nobody would know that unless I was recording a video of said process. Whoops. Okay, so in the middle we need to draw a little heart as the stamp. A little wax seal. And then over here, gotta try and get the angle of it right. Okay, that'll work. Now let's see. I will make this her hand. And then this will be the robe. There we go. Almost looks like she's praying. Okay. That'll work. And then on this outfit, she has a belt. You can't see the rest of her. I'm gonna have it where it looks sort of like she's leaning. Draw some more of this side of the dress. And now, red belt. Just like in karate. Karate with Lottie. Okay, so there's a little, the design of the belt buckle looks like that. Let the belt buckle come off a little bit. Let's see. I'm basing it off of Akko's dress a little bit more. And she's kind of tilting in a little bit. Honk. Honk. I did that after the truck outside, or car, did a honk. Not sure if you can hear it or not. And then, because she's standing slightly forward, she's leaning. Let's see. I'll get the feet correctly nubbied. There we go. All right. So this way she's leaning forward. And they don't have bags on them to cover up the side, so I won't draw the bag, but I will draw the rest of the hair. It goes around here. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Each of them have a tiny little magic wand with them. There we go. And then I'm going to try and get the heart eyes. That came out really well. That came out way better than I thought it was going to for the first eye. Let's see if we can get lightning to strike twice. Oh. Pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. Let's see. And there's the white cookie frosting border. If this doesn't look right, then I'll make it on the inside of the heart. But it actually seems to be looking pretty good. These are some fun designs. And let's see. Her light eyebrows. Perfect. Her face came out really well. Just ignore the beard. Caused by the messed up stuff over here. Now let's see, her hat. We're gonna try the witch's hat. So let's see. It starts off with a little curve up here. Let's see. And since the hat seems to dip downwards, I will have it, the brim of the hat, match up with her hair over here. Let's see, I can't quite see the little stripe they have on the hat all that well. But I will give it a shot. I'm working on here. Okay, it's a little circular ring. There's little triangular nubbies. On the edges. little smaller. Yeah. Alright. Now I will make the rest of this cotton candy floof of hair go in from this line all around. So see what I did? I took the line from over here and had the hat brim go around towards it. Round that out a little bit because it doesn't look quite right. There we go. Same with the top part of the hair. It's a bit too angular. There we go. And then this part of the hat will go around this way in terms of the line. Okay. Alright, so it seems pretty good so far. They have boots as well. Let's see. We'll just have little tiny lines. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Not quite perfect. Gonna round this a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, now we have the initial base done. So, here's the sketch, something that we usually start out with. I'm going to draw on the side. Okay, it's not bleeding through good. It's a little bit thicker than the Sharpie pen, so I gotta get my bearings right. There we go. Yep. Perfect. It's not leaving any mark. Good. Okay. So we have the basic sketch down. Now to try and get the rest. So I made the hat. Actually, the hat is a little bit too squat. Need to make the hat a little bit. There we go. Okay. So first and foremost, I need to get this letter right because it's bugging me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, a little bit of bleeding, but that's okay. Yeah. I'm actually going to draw the heart a little bit to the other side. There we go. Okay, got the letter right. I was a little nervous about that. Since we're here, might as well work on the hands. Perfect. Get the hood and get the arm. And I'll shake the thing because the screensaver was going on. Ah, so this detail will be harder with the Sharpie pen. I mean, not using the Sharpie pen, because it'll bleed more. This'll work. That'll work. Let's see. Nope, that did not work there. We'll give it a shot. I'm walking on air. That song is in my head now. This is actually an older Sharpie fine point. Now that I have new ones, don't feel as bad using up an older one. The leg is a little off. That'll be okay. Should have shown off this sketch a little bit better ahead of time. Actually, her head goes from the corner. See, looks like the edge of her face goes in from that line. We're gonna try and get the rest of these as good as possible. Drawing the hat, drawing the hat. Yes, I am drawing the hat. It is a hat that we're gonna draw, and we have drawn the hat. It's a hat drawing time, isn't it quite sublime? It's drawing a hat time. Won't you draw a hat with me? Won't you draw a hat with me? Yeah, just by pressing down on the page, it starts to bleed out, so you gotta work quickly. I used fine tip Sharpies all the time in art class. Oh gee. Okay, this'll be tricky. Okay, if I lean towards the inside of the eye. Okay. All right. Still looking pretty good. Now for the moment of truth. Nope, that looks terrible. Nope, that looks terrible. But we will make do. The inside of this heart looks better. But to try and even it out, I have to make the top part a little bit dark. The video went over a half hour, so my camera gave out. Hope you were still able to hear me. Due to the fact that the heart has bled a whole lot, I have to try and make this seem more like it's intentional. Like it's like a mascara or something. Yeah, I'm only going to be using fine tip Sharpies for shading in the future. Yeah. But I always need more Sharpies. I just can't do that detail work. I don't mean to sound condescending, by the way. It's just like I haven't used this in a long time, so I'm figuring it out as I go. Where it's like, oh yeah, it's just that this is why I use the Sharpie pens, because once you use the Sharpie pens enough, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just so used to how this works. You almost don't realize the importance of it. But we wouldn't have this sort of look if we hadn't tried that. So I'll make the inside of the eyes look different, and hopefully we'll still get this to look really nice. See, you don't let issues get you down. What you do is you roll with them and you see what you can make from that. Let's see. I did a poor job on this thing. Oh well. I also didn't extend the little belt around the hat ahead of time, so I'm doing that now. Because the inside of the hat will be slightly smaller. Shoot. There we go. Come on. Come on. Just right. Okay. Not quite right. Better. That worked out. Okay. It's not the same as it was before. There we go. Shoot. Nope, the eyebrows look awful. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, let's give this a shot. And yes, I am very grateful about the gift. It's more about the gift from my friend, which is very nice. So I'm not upset. I'm glad to be using these again, because when I do go back to Sharpie pens, it'll feel even better. Let's see. There we go. I can always get some more at some point. Try and find them wherever they are at the store. I forgot the little thingies in her hair. Let's see. Heart. Heart. The top heart came out very well. The second heart didn't come out as nicely. And there are tiny candy bows. So we'll add in the little bows to her hair. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. I think we've got this down. Okay. So, the Sharpieing is done. Now the ritual eraser zone. And because I'm not holding the phone, because this is, I'm recording this on my camera with the octopus tripod holding it in place. There's no worries. You can watch the erasing in all its glory. Its uninteresting glory. Oh my gosh, I've been doing this for over a half hour. That should have sank in when the phone stopped recording after a half hour. My father only takes like an hour or two out of the house. Ah, shoot! You can see the drawing is bleeding through onto the cardboard. Okay. This is why I wasn't doing this on my good drawing table. Very important to note. Do not use these. We used mats in art class for when the Sharpie bled through. We also used slightly thicker paper, but we also used thicker Sharpies. This is a learning experience. I'm not going to be using these in the future. I thought that, like, oh, you know what? There isn't that much of a difference. I can pretty much use the same thing. It's not going to matter. I'm just being petty. No, there is a difference. It's a difference. The Sharpie pens are magical. I'm gonna need to go back to them in the future. Let's see. We will start off with Le Pink. We'll use a darker pink for the candy heart and a lighter pink for her hair, because her hair is a very light cotton candy pink. Sarah and Joshua have been fans of the channel for a really long time now, since very early in the channel days. So I want to make sure to make something nice as a thank you gift and a happy birthday, because we're happy to have you around. And there we go. No. There we go. Gotta get the right shading on here. Not too light so that it's visible, but not too heavy so that it's the wrong color. This is a lot easier to do digitally to get the colors right. Plus it uses up less colored pencils. But I'm A-okay on the colored pencil front. These are the same colored pencils that I had back when I first started up the channel. They were brand new then, but they're pretty good now, honestly. Not used up all that much. Oh, shoot. There's a little, like, indent on the side of the dress. Didn't add that in. Shoot. That's too late now. That isn't an issue of the Sharpie pen, by the way. That's just, I didn't add that to the sketch. This is what happens when I'm pressured to draw. When I'm in recording, it's just like, okay, I gotta try and get this done. I don't have forever. We're already at, what, like 40 minutes? Oh my gosh, you guys really can't see that at all on the camera, but I can see it in person. There we go, now you can see it. There's the difference between the white and the light pink. Yeah, this looks... So this pink looks like what this pink looks like. Oh wow. It's washed out on the camera. So that looks like it's white. So, alright, I was gonna say, because it's the exact same color, no, it's not the exact same color, that pink is a little bit darker, but it's very similar, but it doesn't show up much at all on camera. Wow, it's like the dress. If you guys remember that whole big situation that happened years ago, where the camera color corrected and some people could see it one way and other people could see it another way. That's sort of what this is like, except there is no difference. Everybody will see it the same. Since I made this hair slightly thicker, to correct for an error, I have to make this one thicker, otherwise it doesn't balance out. There we go. Okay. Crisis averted. Even though it's not the biggest crisis, it's still averted. Let's see. She's kind of orangey, because she's a cookie. So we will use Duck a la Orange to color in her face. Now, some of these lines are supposed to be done in... Actually, all of these lines are supposed to be done in either white or another frosting color. That's the way that the design works, because they're supposed to be gingerbreads. But instead, I use lines. Then again, in their early days, it used to be Line Cookie Run, back when they used to work with line. So, checks out. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Is it just really washed out color day? Because this is very orange. I almost made her slightly too orange. And it's barely Thanks, voice, for not working. It's barely coming out. It's not even as light as the pink. She looks like Donald Trump colored orange. And yet it still looks like it's just white. Weird. Excuse me again. It might just be the lighting. Alright, now on to the red. We have to use the red for her eyes. You know, it was a mistake, but I really like the way that the eyes look. A little extra black line to it. The little two-tone style. I like this two-tone style when drawing eyes, because I'm not very good at drawing pupils. And I've been debating between either doing, you know, sort of like what Holly's eyes look like, or doing stuff like this that's half and half, or doing just like a solid dot for the eyes, Paper Mario style. But I like this. I like this look. I've dabbled in this a little bit. I did that when coloring Holly's eyes. She put in, like, eye coloring contacts for her Jacksepticeye outfit. But I really like that look. I might try and do that a little bit more often. See, happy accidents. Stuff can work out sometimes, even if you think it might not work out. But sometimes it can. And that'll surprise you. So things can turn out better than you think. See, okay, so the inside of their robes are also red. Oh, shoot. Oh, good. That was just another random car. That wasn't my father. So as you can see on there, the inside of her robe is red. I didn't add in the buckle. And it's so far down that you'd need the buckle here. Ooh, just made that. Okay. So we'll add in the little red to the hat belt. The hat doesn't have pants, so it doesn't really need to hold anything up. That works. And then their outfits are purple. So I'm going to use... is this one the purple? Or is this the navy? No, that's the navy. This is... Yes, this is the dark purple. Okay, got it right. There's a dark navy blue and black, and they all look very similar, and they don't say which color it is. It just says Penway Kids, China. Write the name of the color on the pencil. Make it easier to tell. Come on, pen weigh. How much does a pen weigh? Oh, about 2 ounces. The red stands out. You can really see the red. Can't see any of these other colors. You can see the purple. Yeah, that works. You can still see the purple. You can see the purple. Look at all the purple. Purple. Then draw in the rest of the dress. Don't say yes to the dress, because all of their dresses are way overpriced. They're only for the people who want to spend ridiculous amounts of money on a wedding dress to brag to people on TV. A regular, nice wedding dress will be just as good. You can pass it down just as well. They just want you to spend money on the show. They don't even give you the dress. You have to pay for it yourself. And they pressure you to get the most expensive kind of dress. So this way it can be perfect for your perfect wedding. Meanwhile, you don't need a super expensive dress to be perfect. You can get just a nice dress anywhere. They sell nice wedding dresses that aren't hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can use that money on like your honeymoon or on a vacation. I mean, wedding dresses, they're nice. They are important. Something that you'd want to keep safe and treasure. Ah, shoot. The cardboard. That's why this part was a little bit darker than I thought. Because the cardboard was making it darker, so now I need to try and even out the rest of the hat. It was almost making a rubbing. Let's see. Okay. Okay. No! Yeah, we're done. No, wait, we're not done. Ahaha. Okay. We'll use this purple, which is a slightly different shade. Looks about the same as the other one. That is not good. It's not good at all. It actually looks better on camera this way, where this one's lighter than this one. When you see it closer up, it's very similar. It still looks better on camera than it does not on camera, though. Unlike the rest of the drawing, which looks far better in person than on camera. Although the color, you can see a little bit more of the orange on her. Ooh, excuse me again. I don't know what's causing that. Let's see. Her lips are red. But since I have the lips black, I'm just going to make the inside of her mouth red. The yellow would be too light to see against her hair, so I'm going to make this golden bow orange. Man, all of these colors, when they're very small, look so similar. That's definitely orange. And then we're going to use very bright light blue. Come on, get out. It's stuck in the corner, so it's harder to get. Come on, you get. There we go. You gotten. Perfect. Alright. That took us, what, 50 minutes? Holy smokes. Alright. This took a little while longer than I expected, but it is definitely for the best. So there's our reference once again, Cotton Candy Cookie and Akko and the rest of her friends. And oh, it got curled a little bit. You can see. Oh, and there's the outline in the back. I guess it bleeds through way more. There it is. You can see a reverse version of her. Luckily you can't actually make out what those little dots are, so I should be in the clear when I put this pizza cover box back. But here we go. So, happy birthday, Sarah and Joshua. We have the little, I know it's not made of gold like the actual one is, but it was just way too small. I mean, even if I had my Sharpie pen, I'm not even sure if I'd be able to get it that small. So it's just colored black, but it gets the point across. There's the little hat. There's an annoying slight line off that I must fix. Now I have to darken the rest of the bottom of the hat. And I might as well darken this a bit while I'm here. Okay, better. No. Now. No. Okay. Now it's better. No, it's not. I forgot the yellow on her belt. Can't really see it, but it's there. Now it's better. Okay. We have the orange bow. We have a pink. Oh, there you go. You can see it. Okay. No. No. It looks way better on camera than it does in person. And in person, they look like they're the exact same color. You can see the orange on her face. There we go. Now that it's adjusted to the close-up vision, you can actually, the orange also looks better on camera than in person. The pink of her hair looks better in person than on camera. The purple looks the same with the red, it looks just as good. There's a little wand, I think, that they can take out and then extend. There's the little belt, there's her boots in Cookie Run nubby feet style. I like this style of just having nubs, and it makes sense for gingerbreads. I'm going to leave this not being any, whatchamacallit. I'm not going to fill that in because it looks a little bit better that way, the way the hoodie is. And there's the letter. And the eyes, which actually look really nice the way that it does. It looks slightly more anime-ish, actually. So, it worked out. This is nice. I had fun drawing this. This is good. This is really nice. So for reference over here, you can see all three of them. Her face is slightly more squished than it should be. Yeah. Well, it's not perfect, but then again, I am a professional. I'm just doing this for my friends. So, this was fun. I really enjoyed making this. And it came out a little bit better than I expected. So, all is well. But I believe it's that time again, friends. If you like what I do, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone. And this is Handington, signing off. Bye! Yay.